back. There's a lot of cars going by, but actually out at my parents' house. It's a little chilly outside. Check out this sweet shirt, 96 Bulls. So just got back from New York, which is fun. Loved it. Can't wait to go back. We came out to my parents' house because they watched our dog for us, which is nice. That's always really helpful, so we don't have to worry about like when we go on a trip, like what we're gonna do about the dog. Yeah, I just did a little bit of work for the podcast that I still needed to do. I got a little bit ahead of schedule, so I didn't have to work on anything when I was in New York. Also, I've discovered after some of those videos in New York that I need to speak up a little bit, because I was like just kind of talking like this when I was in New York. I think it was because people were watching me, and so I didn't want to look like an influencer, you know, because I'm not really. I wouldn't be mad at it if I was getting free stuff. So I am just recording now to show you the beautiful sunset. Look at that. No, that's not the reason. I just want to talk about like going forward in on this channel. I'm gonna keep making videos, you know, because this is just what I want to do. I say that in a lot of the episodes, but this is what I want to do. I want to get some followers, some subscribers, you know, so I can get some free stuff. Because I really want to do more adventuring, you know, like going and doing cool stuff. And I really want to get a little Japanese camper, like a JDM camper, right-hand drive, and do some camping and cooking and just go in cool places and, you know, bringing people along with me. You know, that's something about the freelance life, especially if you're remote, is that that stuff goes hand in hand, you know? The adventure, that's really why I decided to go freelance in the first place, is because I want to experience things, you know? I want to go experience places, food, culture, just feel like I have freedom, real freedom, which I think that's an important thing to note here too, is you know, the idea of freedom. I know the van life thing is really popular right now, and I love the idea of it, you know. However, I probably would never live in a van for extended periods of time, you know, maybe like 2 weeks at the most. But, you know, make sure that I have like a home base, you know, that I can go back to and have all those creature comforts, you know. But the idea of freedom, I think that some people who do van life, especially if they get into a position where they, you know, they get rid of all their bills, the only thing they have is like the van and food and, you know, whatever, just the most basic stuff. I'm into that, you know. However, for me, that's not real freedom. Freedom of, you know, going wherever you want and stuff, and not having to punch in and, you know, stuff like that. That's freedom. However, if you don't have money and you're struggling, then it actually limits your freedom. You know, it doesn't feel like true freedom. So I want to make more money than I'm making now. I don't have to make a ton, but I want to be able to make good money and have time freedom, you know? So it's not just about me not having to, you know, have any responsibilities or do anything. For me, that's not really freedom. The freedom is to have the money and the time to go wherever the fuck I want, you know? Freedom to go anywhere, you know, anywhere in the world at any time for the most part. That's freedom for me, and that's what I want. I want that kind of freedom. But yeah, so with that being said, I want to make a little more money. I want to continue having things be mostly remote, but it doesn't have to be completely remote, because as long as I can just take off in my little van that I'm going to buy pretty soon and just go for like a week at a time. But the cool thing is, like, I don't have to be on a deadline. Sorry, I don't know if that's too loud, the people driving by, but I want to just go and take my time and, you know, enjoy the road trip, the journey, you know, enjoy the whole experience, not just about the destination, you know. And so the goal is to pick up a couple more podcasts, maybe just one more, I don't know. That's the thing, is I don't need a whole lot more money. I just need a little more, you know, and then work on getting an investment going, you know, with real estate, and trying out the old short-term or mid-term rentals, get into that industry, and have that free me up too, you know, free me up even more. You know, I said have plenty of money and plenty of time to be able to do whatever I want at any time and go anywhere I want and enjoy spending a little money, because I think for spending money's fun, you know. Anything awesome in life, not anything, but there's a lot of things that are awesome in life that you can only get by trading currency for it, you know, other than, you know, just jumping in a vehicle and just driving wherever. But maybe I want to stay in a hotel, Maybe I want to go eat at a nice restaurant. Maybe I want to pay a guide to take me on an adventure or, whatever. I want to be able to have the currency to trade for the experiences that I want, But, on the other hand, I don't have to have a ton more money, I don't want to be greedy. And also, the idea of being able to go anywhere or do anything at any time, that's not exactly what I want. That's idealized, I do want to actually have to save up for things. I do want to have to wait a little bit for things, because I think that is important, when it comes to happiness and satisfaction in life, is being deprived a little bit, I think whenever you have everything available to you at the snap of your fingers, you don't value it as much, because it's not hard to get. It's easy. It's too easy. It's like the idea of, I don't know if I mentioned this yet on this channel, but think of this concept, playing Grand Theft Auto. I've talked to a bunch of people about this, but Grand Theft Auto, right? The game is so much fun when you have to like slowly build your character, slowly build your world around you, like slowly, get new weapons or whatever in vehicles and houses and, whatever. And following the story, that's when the game is really fun. But if you have like a cheat code that gives you unlimited weapons and vulnerability and like everything, if you do all that from the very beginning of the game, you'll play it for a couple hours and then you'll be like, oh man, this game sucks. It's not that fun, because you don't have to work for anything. You don't have to wait for anything. You don't build anything. Building things, that's important in life, and things have to build slowly. When they do, that's where happiness is. That's where it lives. That's what I want. I want that, and I have it already to some degree. But I want to just keep continuing to build, and shit's fun. But anyway, really hoping that one of these videos, somehow I hit the algorithm just right and it pops off and it gets a bunch of views. There's one of my friends, longtime friends. She's the friend who actually hooked Nicole and I up originally. She has a YouTube channel. It's called The Wandering Dryad, D-R-Y-A-D. She was doing the kind of the van life thing for a while, and I think she's still doing it. But her channel is about like living in a camper trailer. She talks a lot about the rig and the maintenance that goes along with it, and just like giving people some real insight on the kind of things that come along with living like a kind of a van life type scenario. But anyway, what I'm trying to say about her is she has a YouTube channel, right? And we were looking up her videos, and literally the second video that she posted, and I'm sure that speaks to not only that she does a good job, but also that the van life thing is huge right now, but her second video had like 155,000 views, and so she just nailed it. She got something just right on it, and she got a bunch of views, and she's monetized now and everything. So I'm hoping I'm hoping that mine does that. One of these, I have like 22 or 23 videos now. I'm hoping that one of those will pop off at some point, but even if it doesn't, I just need to keep doing it anyway, because that idea of building, just building and knowing that things take a while. And honestly, if I like went viral on my first video, then I wouldn't appreciate this whole thing as much. I'd be like, wow, that's easy. Anybody can do that, which wouldn't be true. It's not true. So it's probably better that it's taken a while for mine to take off. And maybe it never will. I don't know. But I have faith that it will at some point. The stuff that I talk about, I think resonates with a lot of people, and especially this idea of escaping the 9-to-5 and everything now. That's a big thing, especially people in my generation and the younger generations. They want to have more freedom in their life and not feel shackled to, a 9-to-5 and live life on their own terms. And, and that's what I want too. And I have a taste of that now, but again, just keep building. I just want to keep building. Yeah. So plans moving forward, I'm going to keep posting. I'm going to get one of those vans. I'm going to go on some adventures, and I hope that y'all watch and you like it, and I get free stuff. But anyway, so I'll probably leave it at that for now. Hopefully you can hear me okay, and the cars driving past weren't too loud. But all right, well, I'll see you on the next one. Bye.